Hi guys, Rob Rossler here, and today I'm going to be predicting Extreme Rules 2016 because it's already here. That is so weird. Payback was only 3 weeks ago. Extreme Rules 2016. Firstly, well done Leicester City on winning the league. It was great. It's a great moment. It's a great thing for football. It's great for the industry. Secondly, Man United are going to win the FA Cup tomorrow. Thirdly, Uncharted 4. It's great. And fourthly, I got Star Wars Racer Revenge as well on PS4. So, down to, fifth, the NXT TakeOver Revenge card, which is on June 8th. I have an exam on that day. That sucks. I had an exam today. I think it went really, really well. But yeah, June 8th, the NXT TakeOver Revenge show looks pretty sweet. Nakamura and Aries is surely going to steal the show. It sounds freaking fantastic. I don't think it's ever happened before either. So, that's cool. Extreme Rules 2016. Let's look at the card. And on the pre-show, of course, we have Baron Corbin against Dolph Ziggler in a no disqualification match. I expect Corbin to win this one. He won on Raw. He lost at the last pay-per-view. He should win here. No DQ's good. This should be a pretty good match. I'm looking forward to this one a lot more than the Payback one. That one was just a match, and it ended up being just a match. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to that match. We'll save the main event. The New Day versus the Vaudevillains for the WWE Tag Team titles. I'd love it if the Vaudevillains would win, but they aren't going to. The New Day are just so hot at the moment. They're going to save the title loss for Enzo and Cass. It's really unfortunate what happened to Enzo, obviously, but Cass has been doing some good work, although he is missing a lot with Enzo not being there. There's just this missing link, which just, I think, really is definite. You can see it when you see Big Cass on his own, and the crowd just lessen when they just see Big Cass. So, I would like the Vaudevillains to win, but they aren't. New Day are going to retain. Charlotte against Natalya in a submission match for the WWE Women's Championship. If Ric Flair gets involved or comes to ringside, Charlotte will lose the belt. And Charlotte is going to win this clean, and Charlotte is finally going to have that win that makes her a defining champion, an awesome dominant champion, and that's 100% what we want. This should be a great match. I expect it to be, in all fairness, one of the best matches on the card, and those two girls are going to nail it because they do on every show. Apart from really Payback, they nail it on every show. So, 100% looking forward to it. Kalisto against Rusev, singles match for the WWE United States title. There's no stipulation to this one, I don't know why. I would really, really like Rusev to win, because I think the belt needs something. And Kalisto's not doing much, and that's not really Kalisto's fault. I think he's been having entertaining matches with Ryback. He had a really entertaining US title match with Neville. Please do that again. And, but yeah, he hasn't done too much though. So I would love Rusev to win, but I'm going to go with, they're going to keep the belt on Kalisto, I think. Because just building Rusev up, it just seems like the building up to have Kalisto kill the Giant. That's just my theory, to be honest. The Miz versus Kevin Owens versus Cesaro versus Sami Zayn Fatal 4-Way. Again, not extreme, but it's a stipulation regardless. This is the tough one. In the end, I'm going to go with Cesaro to take the Intercontinental title. They couldn't have him take it at the last pay-per-view because Miz had basically just won it. And I feel like taking it here works a lot better. If he pins Miz, they can at least have another month. Or if he pins Owens or Zayn, that rivalry between Owens and Zayn can continue to SummerSlam, because at Money in the Bank, obviously, we're going to have Money in the Bank, and Owens and Zayn are likely going to be in it with Cesaro, with Miz, so these rivalries can continue to SummerSlam, where they can culminate. So it works well, I think, best if Cesaro wins. I don't think Owens and Zayn's feud needs the belt, so I would keep it with Cesaro and build him with it and make it the Workers' title again, kind of like Ricky Steamboat or Savage, or even Owens recently did. I think that's a really, really good idea. So, yeah, I'm going to go with Cesaro. Good ideas in WWE. Ha 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 ha. Ambrose versus Chris Jericho in an Asylum match. This is a strange match. It's very similar to Lethal Lockdown from what I understand. And, but it's Ambrose-based weapons. So there's a plant pot, there's a strap, be a kendo stick and some chairs probably. And that's pretty much it. I expect Ambrose to win again. I expect it to be very easy, and I expect Jericho to leave after this. Jericho's done his work, he's done fine, he put AJ over enough, apart from Red Mania, and he put Ambrose over twice on pay-per-view, so I have no issues with it. We will have to see how this Asylum match works, because it could come a specialty for Ambrose if it works well. I like the look of it, it's basically Lethal Lockdown, I kind of like Lethal Lockdown. Which reminds me of War Games, I think that's why. And the last match, which was not the main event, is the Usos against the Club, Kyle Anderson, Doc Gallows, or Luke Gallows, in a Texas Tornado tag. I expect the Club to win. They better win, is what I really mean, because it's one apiece, and we can't have the Club getting demolished, even though their presentation on the main roster hasn't been fantastic so far. Let's check in the time. And they should win. Magic Killer, 1, 2, 3. The Usos should not be beating the Club again. Main event time, AJ Styles against Roman Reigns, Extreme Rules match for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. Remembered all that all the top of my head. So this should be great. The match at Payback was great. It wasn't the best match of the week because I watched Lucha Underground and I watched the Wrestling Dontaku show. Great, by the way. And, I mean, this should be just as good with weapons. The thing is we've kind of already seen an Extreme Rules match. They had a no DQ match. So, it's kind of the same thing. But here they're going to be using tables. There's probably going to be a spear through a table. Hell, let's do the phenomenal forearm spot for the announce table again. That was freaking brilliant spot of the night. And in the end, I expect Reigns to retain. Although it will be an interesting thing if they bring Balor out or they have AJ take the belt somehow. Because Extreme Rules means Gallows and Anderson can get involved from the get-go. And if they beat the Usos enough to the point where they can't defend, then yeah. They could do something really, really smart, which isn't too smart if you're a smart, and have Gallows and Anderson come out, help AJ, but AJ doesn't want their help. But as they're attacking Reigns, Balor comes out, and Balor pretends to help Reigns, obviously, but then attacks Reigns, aligns with Gallows and Anderson, who then AJ's like, what's going on? And then they all attack AJ, maybe something like that. And then I think they lay both out and maybe put Roman on top of AJ or AJ on top of Roman. But in the end, I'm going to say that Roman Reigns retains. That is the show. And that is my predictions. It's a bit late. Maybe. No, it's a bit early, actually. I guess thanks for watching. I'm not going to be watching this one live. I'm going to have to watch it on Monday morning. So thanks for watching, guys. This has been Revolver Ocelot. Like, comment and subscribe for more. I hope you enjoyed my look at this pay-per-view. Well, the predictions, I guess. Thanks for watching, guys. This has been Revolver Ocelot. Like, comment and subscribe for more. I'm going to watch some Thunderbirds.